Tell me why you keep fooling little forget. Tell me why you keep fooling little forget.
All right, so I just have to interrupt the video. I was gonna do this whole like cool video of people climbing and everything, and the second day of the climbing trip kind of took a turn. Xavier kind of stole the show. So Xavier is a Army combat veteran paratrooper that was, well, even before he grew up in LA in the foster care program, got through that, which is a horrible, really rough system. He made it through that, joined the Army, was in the initial invasion, actually with the Marines, in the initial invasion of Iraq, and got wounded pretty bad. He's got obviously post-traumatic stress. He had multiple TBIs, bilateral hip fractures, spinal fractures, left arm, hand, knee, leg, knee, and both ankle injuries, and a stab wound to the chest. Now, he had scars all over his body, his hips, it was his back of his head. He's been through the ringer. Not only that, a year ago, because of all the surgeries, he was in a wheelchair, having a hard time walking, and then because of that, he had gained a ton of weight. About 8 months ago, he started walking for the first time. Over the past year, he's lost over 120 pounds. I met him through Carl Munger, who you'll see in the story, kind of was on his last, not doing so well. He linked up with Gallant Few and Carl really helped him. And then here come a year later, he's on our climbing trip, and it is amazing to watch. I mean, he's the badass of the month. And I don't want to speak for him, but I just had to kind of trash the rest of this video and then really just highlight his story, because I think that doing what he did is going to be able to motivate somebody that is a year behind of where he was, that might be sitting in that wheelchair or in that bed, overweight, injured, whatever. Maybe that this would motivate you to not quit and keep moving and better your life. And Xavier really is the guy that embodies the never quit, never surrender, always forward mentality. And I just had to share that with you guys. Yeah, so way to go, Xavier. You're the badass of the month.
I appreciate you guys so much for I felt very at home, you guys are family, and that's cool. I really appreciate that, because I don't have a lot of friends, I just don't hang out with people, but coming out here...
You're so hard to get along with.
So, I just think you guys are really cool as shit, man. You guys are high speed, and it's really, I really appreciate being invited out here, and you guys are awesome. You guys have been really helpful, and, it makes me... It makes me push harder, and it makes me look within myself and see the things that I can change to be better, and also helps me feel like I can be vulnerable and be safe at the same time, and know that I'm taken care of, so it opens up new pathways in my brain that I can't have open, when I'm in a civilian environment or at home, even in my own house. And I struggled a lot. Carl, I'll just real quick, when I met Carl, I was done. I was gonna call it a day, and we were on the phone, and he was like, is that really what you want to do? No one can stop you, but you're making a decision in a vacuum, and let me get you some help, some resources around you. And just since then, it's like things have started getting better, and just like climbing that wall, I am able to do things that I never thought I was going to be able to do before. And you guys have helped me with being vulnerable, because usually when I'm around guys, Anyway, so you guys are just squared away, and I really, really appreciate it for this experience this weekend, because I was in a bad place before I came out here. I was making bad decisions, thinking about the past, thinking about yesterday, and I just really appreciate you guys just being genuine and real and making me feel safe, because that's hard to do when you're, and got all of that stuff keeping me out of my head, That, you guys know what I'm saying. So I just wanted to say thank you very much, and I hope that we all stay in contact, and anytime you guys are in California or LA or whatever, you guys need a place to crash, I'm gonna be moving here pretty soon, so.
To a better neighborhood?
Better neighborhood.
Okay. I might consider it.
Moving to a better neighborhood, and
Can I come visit your current neighborhood? How does that work?
yeah, you gotta fill out a pass.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just really appreciate it, and my daughters, I have 5 daughters and a son, and that they'll appreciate it, because when I'm better, then I can be more vulnerable and open to them. The main thing is to feel vulnerable and feel safe at the same time is hard. And you guys, you didn't make me feel like I didn't belong or like I was an outsider or whatever. And you guys kind of know each other. So I just want to say that it was seamless, and I really appreciate it. That's it.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. Fuck yeah. Badass.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
Fuck yeah. Now go beat your boots.